Alright, y'all, so last time we worked on my UA's project, a little bit of cleaning up with the EQing and a little bit of auto-tuning. Then we worked on one of Shad's tracks with some EQing to the beat. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of automation as far as getting a weird little phasey sound. But if you don't have all kinds of plugins and you're just limited to the stock ones that come with DigiDesign or Avid now, I'll show you how you can do that. So let me play the before again. So this is without the effect on it.
Feeling blaze, cause no one would catch my fate. Once I flip to the shadow fate, those lost in your words on the crossword page on the line, release my pain. Hot-headed, misbehaved, conscious, somewhat disengaged. I caught up with my inner self, was lost in the center shell. Pulled it out for mental health, it's crazy, is what I felt. Hold on, let me catch my breath before I fall off this treble cliff rebirth. Shine harder after death.
Bottom to realize I'm on top. Man, it took me to the clouds to realize my heart stopped. You ain't right in this world until you make a left. Die first, then shine harder after death. Shine harder after death, after death. Shine harder after death. Yeah, shine harder after death, after.
So once again, we have a pretty good skeleton of a song. It just needs that little extra push, a little bit of EQing here and there to really bring it all out. To me, everything sounded real mono. So in order to give it kind of a more stereo feel, we did a lot more panning and with the automation. So that's Shad, by the way, again, off of his project Shine Harder After Death. So if you're interested, his album is available for free download. Can't beat free, so go ahead and check it out. Alright, so now we have the mixed version. I'll play you a little bit of this one so you can hear the difference. Alright, so let's see. From about here. Alright.
Cause no one would catch my fate. Once I flip to the shadow fate, those lost in your words on the crossword page on the line, release my pain. Hot-headed, misbehaved, subconscious, somewhat disengaged. I caught up with my inner self, it was lost in the center shelf.
So I don't know if you can hear it.
It's crazy, is what
There's panning taking place with the hi-hat that just came out, and the synth sound is on right now, as well as with the strings feels a little bit more big and broad.
Die first, then shine harder after death. Shine harder after death, after death.
Now the singer's vocals came in and they feel a little bit wider too, a little softer in the mix.
Shine harder after death, yeah. Institutional.
Alright, so let's go through a couple of these to show you what I did here. So of course I EQ'd the kicks and snares. I have a little bit of reverb applied to all the instruments too. So yeah, so for the 808 I cut out a lot of the high end out because it was sounding, it didn't sound like an 808. So for the strings I used actually I did use a Waves plugin for this, so you may have to break down and get a Waves plugin. But it's a preset actually in here. It's for whatever use you want to make it, but the string I'll play it without this so you can kind of hear the difference. It sounded good, but once again it sounded thin. So this is without the plugin applied to it. Not bad. Now with the plugin. A little bigger. And you're almost getting a little phasey effect to it now. Maybe that's not the sound you're going for, but it worked with this mix. Alright, so that's one little thing you can do to kind of thicken up your strings is double it up and change the octave of it to make it, you know, fit in your mix a little bit better. With the hi-hats, I panned them and applied a little bit more EQ to it on the high end. So this is without anything Sounds like a basic little stock hi-hat. A little EQ, brought out some of the high end. You might not want to boost it that much, but to make it cut in the mix, to make it stand out a little bit more in the mix, I kind of had to really exaggerate it. And now I use Mondo Mod. This is I believe one of their factory defaults. Now you can hear the movement from left to right. Once again, we're just adding a little bit more to the stereo image and making it a little bit more dry. It's real subtle. And lastly, the main effect I wanted to bring to your attention was on, I believe it's this synth right here. Now here we come to our automation. Alright, so it's real simple to automate. Let me bypass this so you can hear it. It's an organ. It didn't sound bad, but it didn't really stand out to me. It didn't have its own, life or body to it within the mix. It didn't really fit. Everything else, we kind of have movement to it. This is kind of stationary and mono. So what we did, we applied a little bit of automation. So it's kind of giving you like this little phasey effect to it. There are plugins that do this, but once again, if you didn't have your Waves plugins or any other little plugins, this is one way of doing it. So to do this, you simply click, you have to have your little plugin selected. And it's a good idea to loop the section that you want to tinker with. Have that looping. You can click on the little box right below this auto. Bring up all these options to automate. So you can automate all these options. And we chose mid-band frequency. So I clicked the mid-band frequency. I already have it there, but for another example, say this was another one I want to automate. I click on that and just say add. Now it goes into our little box right here, and you just say OK, and then it will show up as we go for our automation. Now to automate it, you click on the waveform to the side. And underneath your option where it says waveform, volume, panning, and all that, you go down to the bottom, and now your new automation will show up down here, so that you can automate pretty much everything, every plugin that you have in Pro Tools. So now we have our mid-band frequency that's showing up here for automation. Alright, so what we did, we put it into latch mode. You can have it in touch mode if you want to, or write mode, either one. Or you can manually go in there and draw it. And now while it was in one of those modes, we just pressed play. And we automated our little waveforms right here, if you can see it going down. Now what you're seeing at the top, at the bottom of the screen is what's taking place at the top. So as it goes higher, the frequency is going up here, and as it goes lower, your frequency for your mid-range is going further down. Alright, so you just play around with that how you want to. You can, when you stop your recording, if you didn't like it, you can just go back in, put your box still open here, your automation, and make your fine-tune your stuff. You can make your little changes. Grab your little hand tool, take little parts out, add little parts in, select your little whatever you don't want. You can delete automation if you didn't want that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got that sound. So once again, if you're interested, check out Maua's album, Minor to a Major. Check out Shad's album, Shine Harder After Death. And if you're looking for any mixing or production, you can hit me up, send me a message. You can also download my music for free. The Baby Jones EP is available now for free. I have the Meltdown album, or my EP, out right now with the singles Used to Be and Freak Out, available for everybody. So subscribe and hit me up. Leave your comments, any questions. Don't be afraid to hit me up. I'll try my best to answer your questions. All right.